I've always felt, and others do, I think, I'm very good at picking juries. I think it's the most important part of what we as trial lawyers do. If you can have a great case and you get a bad jury, you're in trouble. When I used to work at night on a busy night and I was in charge of 8 other food servers, which I was, it was like showtime. When you got a 2-hour wait on a Friday night and you've got to manage all these complex personalities and figure out who can do what to who and how and when, and you don't want things to go off the rails. I mean, that's when I try cases now, it's picking a jury to me is showtime. And that's what I get most excited about. And I pour myself the most intensely into. I sue hospitals and, so I'm suing people that save lives for a living. Right. And so if you've got 150 potential jurors sitting in a courtroom, you've got to really kind of read people quickly, because the bias effect, I think, is a little bit more intense than it would be in a typical garden variety PI case because of the people I'm hauling into court. People love doctors. People love nurses. Having that background where I was just dealing with people all day long, every day, I think that served me quite well.